We're now joined by Sandra Hardy-McKenzie, a local attorney, here to give us some tips on legal self-defense. All right, welcome to Community Crossroads, Sandra.
Thank you for having me, Carolina.
And so what are some things we should be aware of when we're protecting ourselves physically from an aggressor?
Well, there's several self-defense statutes in the state of Texas, but all of them have one main point, and that is you're justified in using force against another when you know or have reason to believe that there's an immediate danger that that person is going to use unlawful force against you or another. But remember, if you do use force against someone or they against you, you can be held criminally or civilly liable if you cause injury to someone else. So you're going to want to have evidence that your use of force was justified. And examples of use of force being justified would be if somebody comes into your house, your car, your place of business, your home, or if unlawfully. And if someone tries to kidnap you or kidnap somebody you're with. And of course, evidence these days is audio or video information that can be on your phone or on a surveillance in your home or in your neighborhood. Perfect example of that is the recent Houston Taqueria shooting, where a gentleman was robbed. The whole restaurant was being robbed, and he shot the person, the robber, and it turned out, and you can see the whole scene unfolding on the surveillance. It showed that he had a present sense of immediate danger. And it turns out that the person who shot had a toy gun. And so the district attorney in Harris County is bringing the case to the grand jury. And of course, it's going to unfold that they use that evidence of the video showing the robbery in progress, showing the man who was masked pointing a gun at each member of the restaurant, every person sitting in the restaurant. So there was a reasonable present sense, immediate danger. So that's critical in defense.
And it really helps, it sounds like, to have a security camera.
Right, in your home. And it also may dissuade people from coming to your home if they see a sign that you've got the video camera.
And what are some other items that we should be aware of when it comes to defending yourself? What are some maybe statements you should avoid saying?
Well, you have to think quickly. You're already in a dangerous situation. And like the young man out in California who recently stopped the man at the Chinese dance hall, Lele, that's how you pronounce it, he just grabbed the gun away from the man. But, you don't want to provoke somebody that's already upset. You need to try to think very calmly how you extricate yourself and other people in your immediate area. But what you don't want to do is engage in vigilante justice. In other words, it has to be immediate. It can't be where you feel like somebody came to your home, shot at your home, and then you get in your car and drive to try to find them. No, it's got an immediate sense of danger for the unlawful use of force against you or others. Because immediate is the key for defending yourself in a self-defense case.
Wow, and what are some other items that we should be aware of, Sandra, when it comes to self-defense?
Well, I guess, what you need to know is to make sure that you have the legal use of your weapon, that you're not intoxicated, and that you're not going to injure an innocent person or an innocent third person in trying to protect against the unlawful force of another.
So make sure you're legally allowed to have whatever weapons you may be using, and most importantly, make sure your weapons are registered if you do have a firearm.
Correct.
Well, great. Well, thank you so much for your time, Sandra. I really appreciate you taking the time and lending us a bit of your expertise on this matter.
Well, the thing is that it's difficult to stay calm and cool and collected when you're in a dangerous position. But of course, if you look at the people who survived, they've done that. You know, they've outwitted the aggressor. And so I wish everyone the best of luck. But remember that you can protect yourself under the self-defense statutes in the state of Texas.
Thank you so much, Sandra. And coming up, don't go anywhere. Up next, we hear a musical performance by the Alex Esquivel Band.